Welcome to Feel at Home Talks, where we get real about love, growth, and choices that will shape your future. So today we are diving into the essential qualities a man should exhibit before saying yes to him. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing my face for the first time, hello, I'm Jennifer. So please, if you haven't watched the first and second episodes on this topic, on the essential qualities a man should exhibit for saying yes to him, please go and watch them. But if you say, no, let me just start from here, it's fine. But when you're done with this, please still go back to watch the both of them. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. Number 5, accountability and growth. Accountability is saying, I did it. I take full responsibility for my actions. I'm sorry. I am ready to make it right. There's something I want you to understand. For a man to accept his wrongdoings and apologize means that that man has high level of humility in him. Because you guys know that men, many of them don't really apologize or accept that they are wrong. Why? Because of their egoistic nature, right? So for that man to accept and apologize, it means a lot. Does the man you want to settle down with hide or ignore his weaknesses? For instance, he's always late to church, late to family gatherings, late to important meetings, late to literally everywhere. And whenever you want to advise him, you say, no, this is who I am. I'm not ready to change. I've been living this life for so many years. I'm not ready to change. So it's obvious that the man is not ready to learn. He's not ready to accept help from anybody. He's not ready to seek help. He's not ready to even listen to you, his future wife. There's this saying that you can only take a pig to the river, but you cannot force it to bath. So it is obvious that he will or might not even listen to you when you eventually get married to him. A reasonable man should have said, I am struggling with time management. I will enroll in personal development, or I have already enrolled in personal development. Just exercise some patience with me. I'll change. Please, bear with me. Right? This is also shows high level of what? Maturity in him, for him to accept to change. Because the other one will say, you know who I am? Who are you? You're just a noise maker. Does he keep his promises? Or is he the kind of man that makes empty promises? Babes, don't worry. I'll fund your vacation trips. I'll always call you on the phone. I'll always make you happy. I'll buy a new car for you. I'll do this. I'll do that. Baby girl, does he keep his promises? Or is he the kind of man he just talks, is he a talker or a doer? Please remind me that saying that action speaks louder than voice. We want to see the doings, not the talking. You're always talking. He's always talking every single time, but he cannot take actions. Is he the kind of man you want to get married to? I want to know. An aspiring husband should keep his words, even in small things like returning calls, managing expectations, showing up on time. He should be the kind of man that listens when corrected, not being defensive. Because we all learn, both men and women. So he should be the kind of man that listens, when being corrected. An aspiring husband should be able to embrace growth mindsets. That means he's not perfect, but he's willing to learn, change, and improve in every area of his life. He's moving forward. He's not being stuck in his old habit or mindset. He seeks God. He lives in prayers. He values purpose over pleasure. He should be the kind of man that earns, saves, budgets, and provides as a leader. A man who can say, I was wrong. I will do better. Is a man who can be trusted. A growing man brings hope, vision, and inspiration to his future wife. So, as a man, do better because you should keep your words. You should be accountable for all your actions. It's very important. An aspiring husband must understand that marriage is not a joke. It demands a man who is accountable. He is not running away from his responsibilities. A man who is teachable, is ready to learn and improve. A man who is trustworthy. He stands by his actions, by his words and actions. Let me tell you something. The best husband is not a perfect one, but the one who is honest about where he is and serious about where he's going. Number 6, kindness and compassion. True love is kindness in action, guided by a heart full of compassion. Kindness makes love feel safe and consistent. He knows when you are in good or bad mood. And whenever you're in bad mood, he will ask, what is the problem? I don't like seeing your face like that. What should I do for you to bring back your beautiful mood, your beautiful smiles and everything? Please, I don't want you to be like this. What's the problem? What happened? Did I do anything wrong? What should I do? What's the problem? He asks, he just wants you to be okay. That is what? Kindness. For instance, he visited you one day and saw you on the bed, helpless. He was like, what's wrong with you? Why are you like that? What's the problem? And you said, I'm sick. And he said, I asked you, have you eaten? Have you taken medications? Don't worry, let me order food. I'll order food, and after that, I'll take you to the hospital so that I will know what is wrong with you. He feels your pains. He knows what you are going through. He feels everything that is going on in your life. That is the real man. A man who is kind and compassionate is emotionally ready to be a husband, not just a man with romantic words. It shouldn't be a man who uses power or money to manipulate you. A man who treats you, who disrespects you during a conflict or disagreement. It shouldn't be a man who is cold to you when you are in pain. Does the man you want to settle down with encourage you to heal and rest? Or is he the kind of man that says, no, there's no time, the country is in bad shape already, and the world is going through a lot, so you have to work hard, you have to forget about your feelings and just keep working. When you literally know that you have to live first before pursuing your career or whatever you're doing. Does he give you support or comfort when you need it? Does he pray for you or pray with you in your difficult times? Or is he the kind of man that says, no, I've said my own prayers. Besides, prayer is meant for women. Some men behave like that. They say, I don't pray. I'm a man. Prayer is meant for the weak. And some men actually think that women are weak, like they need the prayers, but they don't need the prayer. So forgetting that God created all of us and we have to pray to God at all times. Without kindness and compassion, love feels cold and transactional. Arguments become cruel. Relationships turn into competition, not a partnership. A future husband should know that kindness and compassion are not optional, but intentional. You should be the kind of man who believes that perfect relationship is built on kindness, compassion, and support. A man is not just kind. He's kind because he genuinely cares. So if you have watched this video to this point, thank you so much. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please press the bell icon to get notified each time I upload a new video. As always, I love you guys so much, but God loves you more. Thank you so much for staying with me. God loves you more. Bye-bye.